The Gifts of Perfectionism. Are you a perfectionist? I definitely am. Perfectionism stems from a wounded inner child. It is that little girl or little boy that was never seen, never heard, and never made to feel like they were good enough. That maybe they were only acknowledged and valued, celebrated, or praised if they achieved something or if they behaved a certain way. So this attention, which is a form of love, becomes conditional. And it sets the tone for the rest of your life, where you feel that you have to achieve something. You have to attain a certain status or maybe reach a specific milestone in your life for you to be enough. And when you grow up, you now become that adult that always put you under pressure and made you feel like you never measured up. So you take on that voice. That voice becomes your inner voice. And you go on striving for another qualification, for a new title, to lose a certain amount of weight, to have a certain type of partner, feeling that when you reach that specific point or attain the specific whatever it is, you will then feel like you are enough, and then you will feel worthy and you will feel valuable. But I need to tell you, and you need to let this land in your body, that perfectionism does not exist. There is no such thing. You are destined to fail, even if failure is the exact thing that you are running from. You will never be perfect because there is no definition of perfect. Perfect will be depending on the perspective, depending on the situation, depending on who, depending on what. It's just this unattainable goal that will always result in you feeling like you were never enough, like you are not enough, and you will burn yourself out, you will exhaust yourself trying to get to that point of perfection. And once you let this land in your body, once you allow yourself to accept that you will never be perfect, and that is not a personal attack on yourself, it is not something that you are to feel guilty about or feel shameful about, despite the way you have viewed this your entire life. This is going to take a lot of reframing. And the reality is that you will always do, and you have always done, whatever best is available to you at any given moment. And you have to continue coming back and reframing that self-pressure to, I did my best, I am enough, and there is no such thing as failure. So just let that land in your body. And I have learned to see the gifts in every single wound, in every scar, in every so-called negative quality. And the gifts in a lot of these wounds are very heavily disguised. Okay, we struggle to see the positive in it, and we struggle to see how it has helped us, and we get into this weird dynamic of resentment and anger, and at the same time it's all directed towards yourself. So you become your own worst enemy, striving for this perfection. In my life, something that this never-ending goal has resulted in is me having pretty high standards. Yes, I have really been ugly to myself, comparing myself and measuring myself up to inhuman standards, like things that I could never ever achieve. But now that I have learned to love myself and accept myself, I have let go of this perfection. And the symptoms that it has left behind are quite positive. I show up as my best, whether that be as a mother, a wife, a friend, a student. I am always giving my best. The only part that I have left behind is coming down hard on myself and belittling myself and hating myself and pushing myself to the point of burnout. So I invite you to reflect on your life. Reflect on where you feel like you are not measuring up. Look at what you are striving for. And reassure yourself that even if you never get there, or even if you haven't been able to get there, it says nothing about your worth. It says nothing about your value as a human being. And it says everything about how strong and resilient and brave you are. The light in me sees the light in you.